Hello awesome people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Prison Architect. In the last episode we finished up this little area of our prison, which is the max security wing. They still need to finish a few things, but that's totally fine. We also need to probably set... Oh no, it's actually set up correctly, awesome. Oh, that's not good though. There we go. But yeah, this is going to be finished up when these two booths are placed. Then it's done. So we basically don't have to do anything at that point anymore. That's good. And this is totally fine, and we only have to worry about putting prisoners in here. But today's episode, we're gonna go full speed ahead straight away. Today's episode, we're gonna focus on this area, get this ready for what we want it to be at some point. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna do the very easy stuff here. We're gonna go and make the solitary doors here. That's it. Solitary doors. There we go. There we go. And that's gonna be it for that. I was almost gonna say that's gonna be it for today, but that's not true. But yeah, we're gonna focus on this little area over here. Finish this up as fast and as good as we can, so that we can get some. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna do a tunnel search, definitely. All sectors, do a tunnel search. But yeah, we're gonna try and finish this up as fast as we can, so we can hopefully get some death row prisoners in, and we have some spots for SuperMax if we really need them. And then we're gonna do the last bit, which is this bit. This is the bit we need to change still. We need to make this into a sort of an even block as this, I think, and make it like it actually looks like it belongs here, because this is all a bit like just thrown together, which is, which was the idea, because I always said we're gonna change this up once we have our prison up and running, but I never really got to the point where I thought, oh yeah, let's change it. But yeah, I definitely want to change this before we end this series, because it just doesn't fit right. I feel like we could do way better with this, and we have more room to actually grow this out, so why not? I mean, we don't really need the spots for protective custody right now. We're not reaching our capacity basically anytime. So we don't really have to worry about it that much, but it's still it's important for us to hopefully get to the point where we can fill this up. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, whilst we're doing this and waiting for the doors and everything to be fixed, these are fixed. It's awesome. They're actually in use right now, which is also very cool. It could still be a tunnel there, but I'm not sure though. But yeah, whilst we're doing that and waiting for all these things to be fixed, quick little thing. I had a recording session where I had to really make sure I could get a few videos, so that I had a few videos for this week ready, because otherwise I wouldn't have videos for quite a few days this week. Which means that this is the last video I can record in this recording session. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. It's going to be not like super short, but it might be a little bit shorter than we're used to. Not sure though. It could be that it's just the same, but I can't promise that. So hopefully you guys will understand that. Probably you will. You guys are all nice people as far as I can see right now. So it shouldn't be that much of a problem, I think. But still, I feel better to, if I can actually tell it to you guys. If I can actually say, you know what, this is the reason why. It might be not has to be, but it might be a little bit a little bit shorter than normal. So that being said, let's go in here and get a metal detector. I definitely want some metal detectors in here, and we need a bin. Let's make it 2, and there we go. And this can be opened up for now. I mean, we have the guy in here, it's like stationed, but we don't really have to have that right here. It's just so that I don't forget. Once the lights are gonna be placed, I'm gonna look at this to see if it not goes over. I think it might, but we're not. Oh, we have to check utilities. Yeah, it's gonna hook up these immediately. That might actually overdo it. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem if it overdoes it. We should at that point just. Is it connected somewhere else? No, we can just take off like the connection right here, and then it should be fixed. If it's too much, we can fix it like that, but hopefully it's not too much, because if it's not too much, then we're Gucci here. Yeah. I don't know if that's a tunnel, honestly. It could be a tunnel from one of these guys, but really, there's also a lot of dogs walking here, so it just could be dogs. that have been burying stuff or whatever. Also, they're not always right. The dogs are not always right. Okay, it looks like for now it's holding up. It's holding up. It's not even really that much higher than it was before. So if we finish this one, that's the big one. These metal detectors are the big ones. The lights are not that bad, but yeah, hopefully that will work out. Now, can we do something whilst we're waiting? Not really. Yeah, we can look around the prison, but there's not much to be seen. Actually, we could check our prison labor. I mean, we have labor set up everything basically where we want to. We can't set it up somewhere else, so that's good. Laundry. They're also doing the laundry for this area, whilst these are the guys who are doing the laundry for this area. I think that is fair. Food distribution. Do you have any weird things? Not really. This is all working out fine. Yeah, I think this is totally fine. There we go. Okay, these are not all installed. Is it still good? Yeah, it's basically at the max almost, which is good. That's what you want. So what we could do here is just clone one of these. Without, that's the important thing here, without the door. So if we just do this, like 1, 2, 3, this is going to be parole room, and then we just change them over, and flip, yeah, flip, thank you, and that's going to be 1, 2, and then 3. 4? I mean, this is going to be parole room. We have death row. We could make 3 death row and a 4 SuperMax, because I think that, yeah, we could do that. And then have like something in the middle right here, maybe a visitation room, maybe something else. We will find out what we want to put there. Maybe we'll just put the execution room here at some point. Then again, that doesn't really fit with the powers, but it's fine. It's going to be parole room. We don't really care. To signify that, we could just give it a room. Where is parole? There it is. We can just give it parole and put in a door. I'm still used of doors being in the object section. Yeah, they can finish this off. And also we need utilities. So where's the water pipe here? Let's put the water pipe like right here. There we go. And then there we go. That should do it. There we go. And then have this little thing going right here. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. There we go. That should do all that. All the pipe work should be done now. Let's do deployment and make sure that this is SuperMax only. I mean, death row, they're going to be locked up in their cells basically anyway, so they don't really need this, I think. And otherwise, you can always just add one that is like that. We could add in a door here to just split it off, like this is death row, this is SuperMax. We could also do that. It's probably not needed. Do we have doors for SuperMax though? I don't think so. No, we don't. We don't have doors for SuperMax. So we're just gonna probably use the white then. The white grayish. It's not the gray ones, because the gray ones we're using right here somewhere. Can I find them? Yeah, here. These are the gray ones. So we're not using the gray ones, we're using the white ones right here. So we probably use that on the rest. It's sort of white will just indicate like really like SuperMax and death row in our case. So oh, we are almost here. We need 4 more spots. So basically, once these cells are done, we will be done with the grant for cell block E. So that's every grant done that we can do, because for the last grant that is hidden for now, we need to have a balance of minus 50,000, which we're just not going to get to. We're just not going to get there. So we're not going to do that grant. It's not worth it. I don't even know how to get, throw away so much. Yeah, we could buy all the land and throw away that much money that way, but nah, not gonna do that just for some stupid grant. Focusing a lot on all this, which is good. We will finish the parole room once we actually have some prisoners in here. Well, maybe before that, but once we actually have need for it. We don't have really need for it right now. So we just place the table in there once we're done. It reminds me that I need to be doing something there, so that's good. Actually, speaking about all that, let's actually check. Do we have some new, like, really, really horrible people in here that we really need to put the SuperMax? Because these guys are going to stay in SuperMax. The SuperMax is more intended for people that come from death row and are exonerated and still have to be in prison. Because there's basically what can happen is once they're in death row, they have free appeals, I think, before you can send them to death. And there's also a little grade that will show how high the percentage is that they're actually innocent. And you don't want to execute innocent people, so take a look at that. But they have a few paroles, and once they are doing that, every time they go in parole, they go on appeal, death row appeal, basically. Every time they go in, they have a chance of getting exonerated or getting their death row, their death sentence changed into something else. So that means basically that they will be in prison for like 100 years or 50 years or whatever. But if they get exonerated, it means that they just go free, because then for some reason they were innocent and they go free. So that's what's gonna happen once we get our death row inmates. Actually, well, it's not gonna happen. That's what could happen, I should say. So yeah, that's it's kind of a thing that we have to keep an eye on. But yeah, just saying that in case people don't know. Cell blocks, they all look finished. So what we're gonna do, not objects, come on. We're gonna put in the jail doors right here. Because that's basically why they're not finished, you know, from a game standpoint, they're not enclosed, so they need the doors. That being said, that's gonna fix all that if we just put in those doors. So we're basically done there, which is amazing. Let's see. Visitation is still going quite well here. I think this is the first episode where we didn't have deaths yet. And we're already like 12 to 13 minutes in, so we didn't have any deaths yet. That's actually really good. Danger is going up though, which is, what time is it? Yeah, okay, they just woke up, so it's kind of normal that danger is going up at that point, because they're hungry. They're annoyed and reminded of that they wake up once again in prison, so it's not like the most nice way to wake up. Let's start looking these, because we have the guard in there. Also, we should set up some patrols here. So if we do a patrol here, let's do like a blue patrol, sure. That goes from here to here, and we will add in an armed guard. Actually, let's add in 2 armed guards and 1 dog handler. There we go. That's it. And those guys should be patrolling here. There's no prisoners in here right now, but that will change. So, deployment. It's still good, right? Yeah. This is going to be death row appeal. Death row only. What we could actually do... The thing is, we can't select the cells and make them. So what we should do is we should make the walls. We should make these walls. And put these in. And then put in the doors too. We could just put in staff doors for now. No, I do think that these guys can open normal doors too. So we'll put in the jail doors, these guys. That should work out, and that means that we have 2 separate areas, so we can make this entire thing SuperMax and this entire thing death row. SuperMax doesn't get paroles, basically. Also, the people that are going to SuperMax, they have a high chance of just breaking when they're in parole and just start, you know, doing things that we don't want them to do. Okay, I didn't miss that wall. Good. No canteens accessible. Not true. We will change that. Logistics, food distribution. So this kitchen will cook for... Can we... That's not gonna work, actually. We will do that once these are all finished, because then we can actually make sure it's set up correctly. This area over here, I'm not sure what we could do with this. We will find, maybe do another like small, maybe another staff room, maybe a little security room again with an armory. Could be an option. Let's actually also place the, actually I said this, that I wasn't gonna do this, but why not, you know, just put it in visitor table, turn it around, there we go. That's for the death row appeal. Basically they're saying we have no canteens, but once these are finished, it's going to be easier and easier to just determine which ones go where. So this is going to be SuperMax, and this is going to be death row, this site. Sorry. And that's going to be it, basically. That will make sure that we have all that ready, and then we just assign them to this canteen, but they never come out of their cells. That's basically what's going to happen. Hello, could you please do a search cell block? There we go. Just search the entire cell block. I should have said toilets, but yeah, too late now. Are the doors done? The doors are done. Awesome. So that means we can now go to deployment. Yes, awesome. So all of this will be death row. This will be staff only. Staff only. And this will be SuperMax. That's the way we do this. And now we go to logistics. And we go to food distribution. So you guys will eat in this canteen, you guys will eat in this canteen, but they will never get into the canteen. They will just be brought their food, basically. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm really sorry to say this, guys, but my time is up for today, so we have to end the video right here. I hope you guys have still enjoyed. I'm sorry that's a little bit shorter than normal. I already explained why that is. I hope you guys can understand that. It was basically this or not have a video on Prison Architect, and I'd rather have a little bit of a shorter one than have no video at all for you guys. So that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, then please make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to leave comments about, you know, things that we could still change in the prison if you want that. And as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for watching.